It was a quiet Sunday morning, and it was only before 8 o'clock. All of us children were up and about playing, and suddenly we heard the roaring and rumbling over our house. And as we looked up in the sky, we saw a series of airplanes on their way. At that time, little did I know, it was on its way to Pearl Harbor. I was angry. I was angry at what they had done. It made the Japanese people look bad. We were war suspects. Military men came to our home, and without any invitation, they began to walk into our home with their boots. Traditionally, none of our Japanese family would allow anything like that to happen. When they came to the door and asked, "Do you have any weapons?" and my brother searched, he thought weapons, the only thing he could think of was his BB gun. Of course, they weren't interested in it because it wasn't a weapon. They took my uncle's camera. They broke my brother's shortwave radio. It was just senseless. That's how I recall that day. Kids would yell at us and call us Japs. Until today, that word doesn't sound very kind to me. It's a bad word. And I can even recall briefly that some of them would spit on us and yell at us. And because of that, some of the other Asian nationalities didn't want that kind of treatment, so they would wear a tag saying, "I am Chinese," or "I am Korean." We didn't want any trace of having had any contact with Japan. I can recall a picture of my grandfather, and my grandfather was in the Japanese military, and he had an emblem on his shirt that indicated was part of the Japanese army. So they had scratched it off. I wondered what that was all about. I felt lots of fear. At that time, I don't know that I didn't recognize it as fear, but I can see as I look back, it had affected me terribly.